It's day 3 of this trip and of my second trip, and today I feel fantastic because I've been here before. I know what's in the pipeline. So, and also in my head, when I'm in this experience, because it is an experience, it's a life-changing experience, I know everything's finite. So I may be hungry for now, I may be hurting for now, but all that comes to an end, and the results are, they're mind-boggling, they're really splendid, absolutely splendid. I arrived on the Sunday, and by the Monday I was thinking about booking a second week. By the Wednesday I'd booked a second week because I knew that this was doing me really good, and I'd never experienced anything like this, and I was feeling better, you know, I was feeling better in myself. I did lose a lot of weight last time. I lost 12 pounds in, I think it was 6 days I was here for. And you know, I was very skeptical about keeping it off because I thought, yeah, it's a lot of water. It's just, you know, it'll go back on straight away as soon as I get home. So I tried not to fit into my eating pattern. And lo and behold, it didn't go back on. I kept the weight off. So I was delighted. When I went back after my first visit, I had so many compliments that it became a bit embarrassing because I'm like, oh stop, oh no, don't say that, really, you know. Yes, they notice a difference in me. They notice a difference in my attitude because I'm a bit of a hermit, and when you've been a big lady, you kind of hide. You hide behind clothes. You hide behind excuses of not to go out because you don't want to be seen. And because I'm on the television quite a lot, you would think that I would be used to being seen and people saying things to me. But actually, I'm not, you know, I'm just, being an actress is, okay, I'll break it down like this. I'm a textual interpreter. I'm dressed by somebody else. I wear someone else's clothes. Someone else tells me how to say the lines. Someone else pays me. Someone does my makeup. So I'm very much a puppet in that life. So the assumption is that I have that confidence all the time, and it's not, and I don't rather. And my friends noticed a confidence in me that they always thought was there, but I'd been hiding because I was ashamed of my weight. I think what really works is having the responsibility of the food taken away from you, having responsibility for the exercise taken away from you, and which actually gives this place a really wonderful atmosphere of support, you know. I hate exercise. I hate moving around. If the shops are 100 meters away, I'll drive. That's the kind of person I am. However, when you're here, exercise becomes as natural as breathing air. You really need it to make you feel good. It gets all those serotonin levels up in your brain. And check me out in a year or two, but I'm quite liking exercise now. What I love about the exercise is that you can do it at your own pace. So although it can be pretty grueling, you can hang back a bit. I don't think you do have to listen to your body. And if your body's screaming out, this is really hurting, then stop, you know, and there's always an alternative. It is a very low calorie diet, and at first I didn't think I could survive on so little food. Do you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of being a child when there wasn't much food around, and I thought I'd be constantly hungry. I thought I'd be foraging in the woods, actually. But then when it was pointed out that the diet has all my nutritional needs in it, I kind of thought, well, let's go with this because nobody died here. We've all survived to tell the tale. On the outside, your attitude changes, and this is what's remarkable, actually, because it was actually my birthday while I was here, and I got a lovely apple and a candle and some treatments, which was gorgeous. And going home, knowing that there was going to be cake and lots of Prosecco for me, I kind of was a bit nervous, but something happened in my mind. And that something was, you can have some of it, but you don't have to have all of it. And that something was, whoa, that's a really big portion. I don't need that much to survive. So all those little talks and all those, you know, it for me, it really went in. And it was quite successful. And it was only the day before that I realised, oh my goodness, subconsciously I've chosen to spend time with people I don't know, in a place that I don't know. I'm being starved. I could be whipped if I wanted to be. That's one of the legit treatments. And I don't think I've ever felt any better, really, because actually I was looking after myself. I was doing self-care, and the support you get from the other women around you is amazing. So the spa treatments, oh, I love the spa treatments. It's the glory of the unconditional touch, do you know, where they lay their hands on you and you don't have to do it back. I think it's every woman's dream. One particular treatment called the honey detox, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody who's going to be coming, but it's amazing. It's alarming, it's interesting, and it's fabulous. It makes you feel fabulous at the end. I never knew such a thing existed. There is some whipping, some birch whipping, which is apparently all above board, and cupping. I'm going to have Chinese cupping this afternoon. I cannot wait. There's all sorts of treatments on offer, from lymphatic drainage to you name it. I had a colonic last time, which I found interesting, disturbing, and interesting all at the same time. So I'm having treatments here that I've never had before, never even knew existed. And the people who give the treatments are just amazing. They really, really know their onions. The USP of this place is its location. It is isolated. It's in the middle of a most historical place in the UK. And once I saw that, I looked at my surroundings in a different way, you know, because there's this history in every, you know, every tree, every bit of landscape. It's really rather beautiful. Look, let's face it, we're here for a reason, okay? We're not going to undo everything within 7 days, but we can make a start. And I think what happens is we replace food with a need. We have a need and we replace it with food, and what we have to look at is what that need is in the first place. Look, if you want to change, something's got to change, and the something's got to change, that has to change, is your attitude. If you really want to change. That's what I say. So the lessons I learned on the inside, I quite easily took over onto the outside. I felt quite sad to leave, but it was in a good way, like leaving home. You know, like knowing that place was always going to be here. It's wonderful. There's a sense of peace here that we don't get in our busy working everyday lives. There's a sense of, because you've got the support, there's the sense of you can actually start to think about you as a person, probably for the first time in a long time. No kids, no husbands, no boyfriends, no girlfriends, no parents, no family, no boss. And when all that's taken away, you feel a bit kind of like, whoa, like it's an earthquake. But in actual fact, for your mental health, it's really, really good, because you start to reassess your values for your life. And I noticed that happening a lot with a lot of people here. And it's a good thing. Change is good.